I came to Buenos Aires just for a month and never left. And this is my family, my wife, and my daughter Sarah. Sarah is 1 year old now, and 1 year ago and 4 months we came here, and we really loved Buenos Aires and decided to live here. And of course, 1 year ago, Aygul, my wife, was pregnant, and now we live here. First of all, I want to show you our neighborhood. We live in pretty good area. The name of this area in between Palermo, Villa Crespa and Almagro. And this area is pretty seguro. Seguro means in English. We learn Spanish, so sometimes it's difficult for me to speak English because of my Spanish lessons on Duolingo. So how it will be seguro in English?
Seguro? Secure?
Aygul doesn't know anything. Безопасно. We're from Russia. I didn't tell you about it. So безопасно means seguro, and in English it safe. It's safe. It will be difficult, I think, to watch me because my English isn't very good, and I decided to make a YouTube channel on English language because there are some problems with YouTube in Russia. So I had a channel in Russian language, but now people in Russia can't watch YouTube in Russia because Russian government blocked it. So this area is pretty safe because we live in the north side of the town and of the city, and the north side is safe. The second reason that we left Buenos Aires, of course, is a climate, because in Russia climate is very cold, and here the coldest weather in summer, July, August and June, and a little bit September, and the coldest temperature here is 10-12 degrees when it's a day, and at night it's the coldest temperature is 0, but every temperature at night is 5 degrees. So it is not cold for us, so we really liked the temperature when it's June, July and August. There are a lot of cozy streets here in my neighborhood and everywhere in Buenos Aires. For example, this architecture and many other houses have beautiful architecture, and here in Latin America it isn't usually a thing, but Buenos Aires is very beautiful because of architecture. That's why there are a lot of tourists here, mostly in Brazil, from Brazil. And now we are not in the city center, we just in our neighborhood. Now we came to, I think, the most beautiful and interesting area in Buenos Aires. The name is Palermo Soho, and it's only 3 blocks and 5 minutes by walk from our house. The architecture here is more beautiful, but the most interesting thing that there are a lot of interesting restaurants, and oh my god, I haven't seen this train yet. They are dancing there. So there are a lot of interesting restaurants here, and I think there are my wife thinks that it is a taxi because, yes, it's a taxi. Yes, let's go there. Look at this pretty house, blue house. Вперед. In this area, a lot of people who work in art, for example, artists, singers live here. And I think it's like in London. I think London has area that named Soho, and in London also artists live in this area. And even we have a little bit family infrastructure here. Behind of me there is a park for little children, playground, and also there is a pretty big park for adults. The name of this park is Armenia. And it's interesting because Armenia is a country that near the Russia, and even we had traveling 10 years ago to this country. In our building where we live, we have a lot of interesting things. For example, here we have the room with barbecue, but it isn't free. We need to pay $30 to rent it for a couple hours, for example, for 6 hours. Here we have a playroom with ping pong, mini football, and some other things. And of course we have pool and sauna. There is beautiful place, and the pool outside and the same pool inside. Here we have sauna. Also we have gym, but I don't use it, but I think I should use it because now I have big stomach. So now I'm going to my apartment and I will show you my apartment. I rent my apartment for $1,750 a month, and it is Airbnb monthly payment. That's why it is so expensive. Now it's the end of October, and this is good season for tourists. That's why it's expensive. But when it was winter here, June, July, August, the price was $1,100. We live here for about 6 months. There is a toilet, guest toilet, kitchen, living room, dining room. Pretty good view from the balcony. There is main restroom, bathroom, and one bedroom. There is no bed. Bed is here. We're afraid that our daughter will fall from the bed, so we removed bed and use only mattress. So it is very messy. That's how we live here. First year we lived in the same building in the apartment with long term. It cost us $650 a month plus expenses plus amenities. So with all included, we paid $1,100. And 1 year later, we realized that there are apartments in this building in Airbnb that cost the same $1,100, and we decided to move to Airbnb apartment and to sell all our furniture from the old apartment. And when the high season, tourist season started, we realized that these small prices in Airbnb was about because of the low season. And that's why now we pay a lot of money for Airbnb. And maybe I think we will move from this apartment to a long term again. Next videos I will show you our traveling to Ushuaia. It's a Patagonia region in Argentina, and I will tell you about how I earn money in Argentina. And so subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.